So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hits the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. A quick throw to the right. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And there's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Wideouts now clustered. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Smith. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass this time. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a 1st down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Indiana!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Return his steps out of bounds at the 17. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They keep him guessing with a run.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Davison. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it in the open. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Offense right from the line, playing with tempo now. QB keeper all the way. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. The Ducks are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The ball is loose. The defense has got it.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. They're going to run it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. Handoff to the back. The freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking for some space. It's Hill. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. And the runner takes off to his right. He shreds the tackle.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Caught over the middle. It's Davison. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So just one play, they're just shy of midfield now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's McClellan. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. He keeps it on a design run. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they needed it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Ball handed off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Hoosiers. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Davison. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff to the single back. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the ground, it's Washington. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
The sure hands. It's Washington. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
A play action, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is intercepted. He can go. The 40. At the 30 now. The 10. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
He makes the grab. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. Slides down. Will avoid the tackle. Second down play coming up. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a man. Who makes the grab? The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Ducks are in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That game moves the ball to the 17. First down. Timeout is called a Ducks strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but, man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
22 water. 20.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
Now the try here for the extra point. Oh, he's missed it. Extra point is no good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Using his legs, it's Smith. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Indiana, 31, Oregon, 6.
And the Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. second half started with the running play. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Throwing off play action. On the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these 3rd downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Comes back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside. No matter which way he went, they had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
Pitch to the back. And it'll be Smothers right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Ducks will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch is made down the middle. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Ducks line up with a first and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on second and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point is good, but they still trail 31-13. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And what a grab by the sophomore.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Hoosiers with first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Okay,
And
ready?
one final play before the end of the quarter. And here's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Here's the option play. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They've got him, but not before making first down yardage to move the ball to the 41. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass is caught, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. caught over the middle. It's Barber. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down after that previous play.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. He's got room to run. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tackled there by the defense.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys.
And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble now.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pass rush closing in. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oregon, 20.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the receiver's got it.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got his man wide open. Breaks into the clear. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And is intercepted. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. It's always a special here when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.